Okay, fine. So let it be clear. So what is data analytics? In short, I'll just brief out to you. So data analytics is a process of, uh, dealing with the raw data and providing the insights to the business. So there are like many kinds of analytics. So by the help of tools and technology, we can make it out, right? So what are the tools and technologies we have to learn to become an analyst? Analyst in the sense you have to think all the data in a critical way where we can draw the conclusions with the help of data and by creating the dashboards, right? So when it comes to the syllabus, so I'll just brief you out with it. So you can see it out here. This particular domain is divided into three phases. One is data collection, data preparation, and also the insights generations. So these are the three frameworks to become the data analyst, right? So first thing, where all you'll be collecting the data. So the data will be in the form of the local source, the external source, and also the internal source, right? And it will be the primary and also the secondary data of the collections. And the different source are like, it might be the external source where we get the data, correct? So, okay, sure, Naga. And this is the thing. So where the data will be appearing to the business. And what is this data preparation usually? So data preparations again, so we will clean the data and we will evaluate and validate the data. That is called as a data preparations. For that, what are the tools we have to use, correct? So, and again, so inside generations, we have again the Power BI and the dashboard creations. So these are the external sources where we have to install and set up the environment like to perform all the things to go in a smoother way for the analytics. So these are the prerequisites what an individual has to be made a setup. So here you can see the projects out here. One is healthcare, banking and finance, HR analytics, and also the energy, aviation, and e-commerce. These are all the domains where the analytics works on, right? Whether you are from IT or non-IT or a student, so no need to worry. So these are the analytical tools which you can implement on, right, for your upcoming profession. And what are the tools we'll be covering out here? One is Excel, MySQL, Python, right? And the AWS tools along with the Power BI. Okay, so these are the tools what we are learning out here. And again, you have here one-on-one the topics which is covered, that is Excel, MySQL, Python, and AWS tools, that is Kinesis, RDS, Glue, AWS data pipelines, which are very important, where we can perform the EKS, the clusters and all. And again, so here we have a AWS QuickSight. In the QuickSight, what happens? You can create the visualization. So what is visualizations? You'll put all the analysis in the, not in the tables or a row, you'll be put across with the charts and the figures. So that is called as a visualizations. Here in the cloud environment, we'll be using here the QuickSight. And again the Redshift, Athena, and EMR. Okay. So, and one by one, every tools has been explained over here. From in Excel, what all we'll be learning. So from the basic to advanced level, we'll be learning. That is from introduction of the Excel and the cell references, logical functions, and the lookup values, right? So, and advanced functions, date and time functions, and data handling. So in the data handling, we have the few steps to be implemented. So that we will learn like the control T, number formatting, removal of the duplicates, and also the data cleaning with the sorting and filtering functions, correct? So along with that, the data visualizations in the Excel. So some of the non-IT companies, the tier 2 and tier 3 companies, they will work on the analytics only with the Excel. They doesn't go for any other on-premises tools. They only go for the Excel. And in Excel, we can create the dashboard as well in one of our project. That is with the help of data visualizations. And here summarizations we are having, data summarizations and the dashboard creation steps, right? So, and in the Excel, we have one ETL tool called Power Query. So what is this Power Query? Power Query is an ETL tool where we can extract the data, we can transform the data. In the sense, we can prepare the data according to our analysis, And then we can load that data for a report generations and to make a documentations, right? So that is called as ETL process. That is with the help of Power BI. So Power BI also, it has the Power Query, and also the Excel tool also will be having an ETL tool that is called Power Query, right? And again, the connecting the data, that is also very important. So you can connect the data, you can append and insert the pivot tables, and difference between what is pivot and power pivot. Normal pivot and the difference between these two are, pivot table you have to do manually, but power pivot, it automates the reports generations from the data set what we are having, right? Whether it is from the workbook or databases or web pages. So anything is necessary for that. And there is MySQL as a second tool, what we are learning. So if you are new to this database, right? So here also you can learn what is RDBMS, what is DBMS, and what are the commands and what are the data types we are having, and what operations we can make with the data query language, right? And adding the cases, right? Handling the null values and group operations, constraints, right? Joins, DDL, DML, TCL, right? So transaction control language and data manipulation language, how we can make. These are all the commands. And for that commands, we have a title for that. So these are the inner commands what we are learning under that subtitle, and how to create a view, how to create the indexes, how to create the stored procedures. Stored procedures are nothing but it is a kind of functions. So where we can call a number of time according to the necessary by writing the query, right? So again, the functions and constraints. So what are functions and what are constraints we'll be learning. What is union, intersections, and subquery. So union and intersections, when we learn the join concepts, the inner join, outer join and all. So if you want to join with one table with another table, apart from join query, you can use the union because you want to combine both the table, okay? And if in case you want to know what are the common values are there in table 1 and table 2, that we can get with the help of intersect, right? So apart from query, in interview they'll ask, apart from join query, is there any alternative query we can write and we can fetch the data, inner join and outer join? So these are the two, union and intersect, okay? So exceptional handling and triggers, right? And when it comes to Power BI, this is very important for the visualizations out here, right? So here from basic installation for setting up the environment to the advanced level. So we'll be covering out here the artificial intelligence with the Power BI, how to create the different visuals and how to edit the tool with the Power Query, and how to data model. Data model in the sense the relationship between one table to another table are called as data modeling. So we'll be learning that as well, along with the DAX functions. And yeah, we'll have a theoretical concepts on the customizing the visuals in the mobile application as well, and also the BI services. BI services is a cloud environment where it is used, the Power Business Intelligence Service are used to collaborate with the different employers of your group, in the sense to the team and to the organization. If you want to share, if you want to publish to your report, whatever you create with the dashboard, that has to be published, right? So that can be done with the Power BI services. So this is again another the cloud web-based services what we are having. And again, so that is very important, Python. So Python, so you need to learn entire Python programming language? No, there are like 4 to 5 dedicated libraries, that is Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib, and Seaborn. So if you thorough with only these libraries, that is more than enough to become a data analyst or any kind of analyst which relates to the data domain, right? So here Pandas used to clean the data, NumPy the mathematical calculations, Matplotlib and Seaborns are used for the data visualizations, right? So these are the things. And again, so even you'll be learning out here with the installations and data types. What are the prerequisites required to perform this library? These are the concepts you have to thorough with. So we'll be learning all these things. Along with that, usage of AI. So the competitive tools for ChatGPTs are Blackbox, right, and DeepSeeker. Along with that, we are having the Copilot of Microsoft, right? So these are the AIs we can use for the analysis purpose to deal with our data and the data sets, right? So these are the overview of the course. What is specially data? Data is just an information used for the organization to make a critical decision making, to reduce the cost of the organizations, along with the right, and to make the proper decisions. This is the entire framework of this data domain and the analytics domain. So do you have any questions, Rupesh and Naga?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So
Actually,
yeah,
I have one like are programming language as important in data analysis? So why it is not included in the syllabus? Because I have seen the syllabus of other batch. So in that one, it's getting the R programming of data analyst.
yeah,
So which is
yes.
I
So
guess
yeah, our
Venkat's
program,
batch.
yeah, R program and Python programming language are the competitive tools.
Mm-hmm.
Both works in the same parallel way, but the naming frameworks are different. In the sense, the terminology what they use, it is different, but the functionalities are the same in our language and also the Python programming language. If you learn any one of them, so it will be easy for you to grab with the other programming language as well.
Okay, it is like same only, but mhm.
Yeah, but the libraries, the naming conversion, the terminology usages, the names are different, but the
Mhm.
function and the workflow are same.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you.
yeah, thank you. So any doubts or questions?
No.
No,
What
ma'am.
about? Okay. So shall we wind up for today's demo class then?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you have any doubts or questions, you can reach out to the DurgaSoft management. They will arrange a call with that the regarding the same, and we can communicate with that. Okay. Thank you so much for today for attending.
Just 1 second. So, to there's a other class at 8 or as usual or it's demo only today?
No, like we'll see the registration count. So I think they have changed it to the paid link. So based
Okay.
on that, so we can connect with that.
Okay. But I need the exact date, like when the actual classes are starting, and I guess I have
I
made the
think from today
registration.
only,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, from next weekend, so it will be a full-fledged one. So I think today and tomorrow will be the demo sessions again. So based on that, so from next Saturday, so it will be a full-fledged classes which we are conducting.
Okay. 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 Okay, then sure. Thank you.
Yep, thank you, Appreciate. And hi, Naveen. Hello. Hi, Naveen. So you join now. Hello.